What's up everyone, my name is Faz and welcome back to my new series called Adobe XD. Yes guys, I'm starting new series called Adobe XD. In this series I'm gonna talk about lots of great things about UI, UX, web design, app design. I'm gonna talk about how to create components, how to create design system for your project, even talking about the assets and more things. And I'm gonna share with you my experience, what I learned from my past projects and what I'm currently learning. And I'm gonna share with you every single thing about design. So guys, in this video basically I'm going to talk about the basic things. If you already familiar with the Adobe XD, that's fine, and if you are new, you're most welcome. And so in this video I'm just talking about the how to install the Adobe XD and talking about the overboarding screen of Adobe XD and whole interface, how it works. So without wasting more time, let's jump into the video and talking about lots of great things. So the first thing, if you don't know about the Adobe XD, that how can you install the Adobe XD in your machine, so it's quite simple. Just go on your Google, any browser, by using, just search Adobe XD over here. It's quite simple, and just click on this download free Adobe XD CC. It's pretty simple, and click on this button straightforward, like get Adobe XD, and then you can see over here you can download by using this simple Creative Cloud app. I already installed in my machine, so I don't need to install once again, but this is very simple. The application will download, and then you can download the Adobe XD inside this application. So it's pretty simple, it's very simple. So now talk about, after installing, you will see this icon, like flat icon, Adobe XD. Just hit this icon. So the first you will see the all options over here, and this side is your all artboards and different types of things. So let's talk about this bar. This is your home, and when you will click on this add-on, you will see lots of great plugin over there. It's great to have this kind of plugins for Adobe XD. Is simple, and this one is all about your work. So if you are putting some documents on the cloud, you can see over here simply. If someone share with you some link, you can see once again over here. Even you can see your links, whatever prototyping you are sharing with your friends, with your clients, with anyone, you can simply see over here. It will open the browser, I know. And now you also can see what you deleted. It's pretty simple. Now just go back to the home first of all, and now you can see simply, like there are artboard over here. Predefine the artboard. Like you can see every artboard have different measure size, and you can also select the predefine artboard just by clicking on this. And if you want to customize your artboard, you can simply customize over here. It's quite simple, very simple. Over here, if you open any file, you can see your recent file for the quick access. It's so much easier. And now let's say I'm gonna select the artboard, like iPhone 6, 7, 8 example. So now you can see the whole interface of Adobe XD. It is very simple, quick, and minimal, I think beautiful interface. And now you can see over here your all options, like your toolbox, like rectangle, ellipse, line, pen tool, tags, and this one is your artboard, and this one is your zoom. So let's suppose I want to create more artboard. Just simply click on this icon, and you can just click. It will be automatically create your artboard. It's quite simple, right? Even if you wanna create different types of artboard, you can simply select any random artboard from over here. Like if you wanna create the application for the iPad, you can simply just click on the iPad, it will come. It's simple, right? And you also can modify your artboard according to your need. It's pretty simple. And now if you will select, and you will select this one, if you will hit the delete button, it will delete. It's pretty simple. I know you are familiar with this if you are using the application, Adobe application like Photoshop, Illustrator, or if you are using the Sketch application. It's pretty simple. Now let's talk about this thing. What is this? This is your all assets panel, and here you can do lots of things. It's a more advanced, and I'm gonna tell you lots of things in my upcoming videos. You can build your all design UI components, all design system by using this. Let me give you a very small example. Let's say I'm gonna make this thing, this box. Let's say I'm filling my color over here. It's pretty simple, and now I'm copying this property over here. Let's say I add this button, I click on this button. Now you can see two colors. So if you are thinking two colors, so it's simple. Like, why this? Because the line color is a black, and the inside color is a red fill color. So now you can see, and let's suppose I'm taking the same color over here, simply like this. Now let's suppose I have so many elements on my screens, on all over the artboard I'm using same color. So let's suppose I want to edit this color. So when I edit this color, you can see the life changes all over the artboard where you have used this property. And this is very useful if you are working on the big project. There are lots of buttons, lots of things happening, and if your client say in the last moment, I need to change some colors, I want something better, so you can quickly change over here. So I will recommend that use the property, predefined property. Just define your property, then use as a predefined property. And same as your typography, you can hit over here, and you can even create the symbol. It's quite simple. Second one is your layers. You can see the layers over here. It's pretty simple, straightforward, all layers. Now I'm gonna tell you one more thing over here. If you ever seen, or if you are new, like if you are making something outside, let's suppose I'm making outside something. So now you will notice something new, pasteboard. So this is kind of like, I love the way like Adobe have done this thing. Like whatever you're making outside, it's putting every single thing inside the pasteboard. Let's suppose I'm making lots of copy. So now you can see it's a whole group of the pasteboard. Now when I click on inside, double click, I can see every single property. I love this thing because it is well organized, because when I'm playing lots of component, I don't need to worry about all layers, and it's make my workflow super fast and super clean. It's good to have. So let's talk about something over here. Let me change this pink color. So I have I'm going to color and just making the color good. So you can see over here simply like blue. Okay, great. Even you can double click on this and add the code over here. Even you can change this format if you want. This is very simple. Like this is you want it is very simple. Now let's talk about this inspect elements, like all property. You can see over here, when I click on this, you can see all properties is active. It's pretty simple. This is all about your alignment. Like you can make alignment. Right now it will work according to your artboard because there is no element right now. So it's pretty simple. And now let's say I'm gonna take this one is bottom. Okay, fine, center. This is pretty simple. So now let's suppose I have a lots of card over here, so I can easily use the repeat grid. It's so much powerful tool. It's so much powerful. You can make it like you can save lots of time. You can add tags, you can add lots of things, and I'm gonna tell you every single thing about the repeat grid. Even you can track your file, your tags, your every single thing inside this thing. And now you can see over here, you can ungroup this thing if you want. This is simple. I'm going to talk about later about the shapes. And now you can see this is your all property of your artboard, where it is. Like you can see the width and height. It's simple. And if you want to make the square, you can just log this inspect. Now when you will resize, it will resize pretty, and if you will unlock, it will resize like this. It's quite simple, right? Later I'm going to talk about this thing also. You can reflect your content by using this. This is your rotate. If you want to rotate something, like you want to rotate like 45 degree, you can simply rotate by using this thing. And now let's talk about this responsive. I'm going to talk about this thing later, how you can make it responsive, how you can control your all property if you are resizing for multiple devices. If you are creating UI for multiple devices, you can simply control by using all things. It's pretty powerful thing. It is very tiny thing, but it's so much powerful thing. You can control a lot on your UIs. And this one is your opacity. If you can see, like the transparency, you can just simply do. And this one is your border radius. Let's suppose when I'm going for zoom, you can see simple tiny icons over here. When you will drag, you can do like this. And even you can select let me select, I hope it will work now. So you can do one by one over here. If you will select, you can say I want this one 100 and I want this one 100. It is quite simple. It is very easy. So if you want to do, you can just simply make it by using your border radius. So example, I'm gonna make this one. So just like simply you can make this. Yeah. And this is your color. You know everything about this. And I'm gonna talk about this thing also. This is your border, and I'm gonna talk about this thing later. This is fine. So this is all about your borders, your lines. And this one is your shadow. If you want to add some shadow over here, you can simply add some shadow like 50. You can see it's too much shadow. Like if I show you, like this is your shadow looking beautiful. And like, yep. And you can see your background blur. So that's it. It is all about your XD. Right now I'm not going to show you like how to create prototype, but I'm gonna give you some example. You can see in your prototype mode, when you will click on this arrow, you can see the whole property. Either you can drag this arrow where you want to connect. Let's suppose I want to connect over here. Now you can see the whole property, like what types of drag animation and drag property it is. Like it's a tab, and there is like auto animation and auto overlap and other things. It's pretty nice. And this one is your device, like destination where you want to connect. If you have like 100 artboard, you can't drag this property like this, then you can use simply over here. You can see multiple artboard over here. And this is your animation type, like what animation you want. So example, I want like example, I am saying auto animation over here, simple. And that, and I'm giving some kind of like 3 seconds over here. That's fine. Now let's play on this. This is your play icon. Now when I hit this, you can see, so it is kind of like auto animation. And I'm gonna tell you about this thing into much detail, and I'm gonna tell you how you can make smooth animation, beautiful animation by using the whole properties. And also you can see this one is your share button. If you want to share the prototype with your client or the files, you can simply share it. It will generate a link. It's quite simple, right? So you can make lots of things over here by using tiny properties. And I'm gonna share with you my whole experience. I'm gonna guide you and make you like a 0 to pro and gonna help you a lot. Thank you so much guys for watching my video. If you like my video, just hit the like button. And if you have any question, and if you want I should make a video on your topic, just let me know in the comment. And please share with your friends, share with every single person. Thank you so much for watching my video. See you again.